tried to go live, and I've never had this happen. They keep cutting me off. Roger Stone is here with me. We're 2 doors down from his office. There was a drone strike in America 2 days ago, folks. I'm telling you, this is incredible. Why is this not major news? I'm in Fort Lauderdale. Roger, do you think you were the target?
No, I don't know. This building is catty-corner from my office. There was an enormous explosion, which is as yet unexplained. Some speculation that it was a drone attack. The valiant fighters in the Broward County Fire Department got it under control, but it took 24 hours to do so.
All right.
As you can see, this vehicle's completely...
Look at this. Look at this. Crazy. Drone strike. And I keep going. They won't let me go live.
Shalom. First off, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Yahweh being the true name for the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being the name for His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, I taught His truth and rule well, and salutations to the hopeful like pushing His truth and all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh Sap, continuing to spirit power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And just speaking on this video that was put out by this dude and this other guy named Roger Stone. Apparently Roger Stone is his homeboys with Trump, and they put out this video, and they're claiming that there was a drone strike in Florida that pretty much leveled the building that he was right next to, or part of the building that he was connected to. Now there's a lot of fact checkers and other information that came out that's debunking and claiming that what he's saying is false, that it was a gas leak, and it could have been a drone strike, or it could have been an actual gas leak explosion. But when things like this happen, Esau does always come up with different ways to cover up things, so they're really coming back on what this guy's saying. They're just saying, oh, it was a gas leak explosion, so on and so forth, because, and also you got to look at it at a spiritual level, really get all the facts and kind of wonder why, what would be the purpose of doing a drone strike on Roger Stone? This guy doesn't really hold any political power. He's just a media outlet person, he's not really, he doesn't really hold no office, position in office or anything like that. But I mean, it could have been some legitimate that was a drone strike, but most time when Esau wants to assassinate or kill somebody, he doesn't go to that extent, especially if it's his own land. He usually just, might poison them and make it look like a heart attack or something. But the point that I wanted to speak on it is, I brought this out during camp. This Saturday, I made a mention that we're going to have invasion of barbarian tribes, which means you're going to have other countries that are going to pickpocket attack America in certain major cities and prominent places. You're going to have war on U.S. soil this time. And ultimately, it's going to be the war that's going to be in Armageddon, which is over there in the Middle East. That's going to be where the World War III foothold is going to take place. But there's going to be attacks and destruction over here in America leading up to the thermonuclear destruction. And I didn't even see this video. Apparently this explosion happened 2 days ago. Today's Sunday. We held camp, on Saturday. So I spoke on it on Saturday, but it was already meditating in my spirit that there's going to be little attacks here in this country, and it's going to shake people up. And, the media really controls anything that's being released. So it could have been an actual drone strike, and they're purposely not covering it because they don't want nobody to panic. They want people to continue to think everything's smoothly and okay, so they keep making money off these idiots out here. Meanwhile, you are going to legitimately have different cities and towns that are going to experience explosions, invasions of troops that have been sitting in places what the military refers to as sleeper cells in the U.S., and they're going to be fucking people up. You're going to have all-out little skirmishes and wars that's going to be happening. And in some cases, CNN may be giving instructions to not report it. So unless you live directly in that place and just get, recordings from people that live in that direct vicinity, you'll never know about some of the little stuff that actually does go on over here in this land. But people will begin to see. There's going to be legitimately, great bombs places that's going to get hit by missiles, hit by drones. You know, people, there's going to be, you know, different biological attacks, you know, EMPs. It's going to be total destruction. You know, this is going to be a war zone over here pretty soon, man. And we're approaching that time, and it's a spirit because I spoke on it at camp. It was already on my spirit prior to camp, and lo and behold, a day before camp started, this took place. You know, so this is, whether or not it was a legitimate drone strike or not, it's still symbolic of what's getting ready to come. What you're looking at right here on the screen is going to be the vision of the future of your everyday cities in America, just burnt up, destruction from bombs. People have gotten very, very comfortable here, and they think America is never going to be touched. It will be touched. They've already got technology to get past all these defense systems in the U.S. and come undetected. And they got sleeper cells and agents over here in this land that's ready to get instructions on when to jack something up, and it will take place. You know, and this guy brought it out. He said, you know, hey, he was trying to bring it out about what happened, and the fact that he said it kept getting blocked, the live feed getting blocked, means that Esau was trying to hide something. So it could have been a legitimate attack, man. And it could have been from another country. But what America will do is try not to feed into giving them their credit about what happened by just not reporting it at all. And that basically covers his ass as far as the support from the people. It stops panic, because right now their goal is to allow everybody to be in the spirit that everything's going to return to normal. So they can justify when people start dying, saying that, hey, you need to go get this punch right now. And the reason why people are dying because you have people refusing the potion. So this would definitely hinder their goals and their agendas if people start seeing that somewhere public places have been bombed or attacked. People are definitely going to be staying their asses home. You know, they're going to get really shook up. They're going to be concerned. They're going to riots and protests, all types of things. So it would benefit Esau if he just didn't even publicize it at all on the news, unless that's what he wanted to happen. You know, so who knows, man? Who knows what really went down? You know, I've Googled some images of gas leak explosions, and the destruction does look very similar to that. But I also looked up as drone attacks too. This looks the same thing as well. So we just never really know, but we do know that this is the energy that's being built up for what's getting ready to come. Jeremiah 15:22. A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. This is definitely a sound of battle. We got people talking about drone strikes in Florida, Fort Lauderdale. That's a sound of battle. It's also a rumor. This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. So they have to happen. All these wars, actual wars, and rumors of them have to happen. But you're going to have physical wars. And they're already taking place right now. And you're going to have rumors of things to come. There's a big rumor that World War III is getting ready to take place. It says, and be ye not troubled. See that be not troubled. You're not supposed to be upset and worried. You should be looking forward to it. It says, for all these things must come to pass. They have to happen. But it says, but the end is not yet. You know, the end is when we get delivered. We get beamed up. Okay? The Lord comes back. That's the end all be all. But what does it say? All these things must come to pass. So these things have to happen before that end comes. We look forward to the end because that's deliverance. That's salvation. But these things have to happen. It's Jeremiah 51:2. And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. What's the day of trouble? It's the day of Jacob's trouble. So during martial law and total utter chaos, you're going to literally have other countries coming over here, camping and destroying and killing, and looting and raiding. I will send it to Babylon fanners that goes into these other nations, basically doing guerrilla warfare, blowing shit up, taking off, sleeper cells being activated, another bomb that's going to set off different places. And all that's going to happen, keep happening, keep happening. It's going to lead up all the way until America shoots missiles and Russia shoots missiles and all these other nuclear capable countries shoot missiles all at once. But all of them are going to really be pointed over here. You know, so there will come a time where, yeah, the country's going to come and invade. They're going to empty the land. They may take over a certain portion or a certain city in a certain state, fence it off, and it might be China territory. You know, that's the time. That's what happens in war, times of war. And these people have no idea what's getting ready to come, man. They've already talked about how China's buying up all the farmland and things like that over here. Hey, man, these countries are getting ready to make their move. They're getting ready to come against Babylon because they know all the conspiracies. They know all the wickedness has been done over here. And these other nations are sick of it, man. This dude's claiming it was a drone strike that was targeting him. You know, I don't really know about that. Targeting him per se. Maybe it could be. Could be another nation that was doing that just to out of spite, or it could be an inside type thing going on. Who knows? But we do know this is definitely spiritual foreshadowing, man, of what's getting ready to really happen. Destruction, man. So hey, with that, I'm gonna probably go ahead and close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakadash. Double honor to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, and Tasha's truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopefully, I pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Shalom.